welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, where my main focus is on shadow work, where we will be diving deep into the shadows and explore cycles, hidden fears, and emotions that you either keep repeating or don't see at times. This video is for anyone that has been hurt, ghosted, disappointed in a romantic relationship by someone that has sun, moon, rising, or any personal planets in Cancer. For it being Cancer season, I am starting in their sign. Please know that this is going to be a general reading, so there's going to be a lot of different stories that come out. Not everything I say is going to resonate with you. Please take what does and leave the rest. So they made you appear to be a villain. And for some of you, you believed it. And what I mean by appear to make you be the villain is they told everybody around you, your family, anybody that would listen to them, how evil you were in the relationship. They exaggerated what happened because of how hurt they were. And for some of you, you don't like drama and you don't like confrontation, so they know that you're going to stay quiet and then you're not going to speak up. For some others of you, there were some things that you did that you're not proud of, but they are exaggerating what you did, and so you're ashamed of it, and so they know that you won't speak up about it. And for a lot of you, I feel that you believe the things that they told you. They really played themselves to be the victim, and they blamed most of the things on you. And every time, it always became something about you or when they did something wrong to you. And for a lot of you, this is an energy that you're going to keep attracting until you have boundaries of speaking up for yourself. And this has been an energy that you keep attracting from the past. It could have been with a family member or with friendships even. For some of you, the way that you talk to yourself in your head is really, really bad. And it already paints a narrative of you being a villain. So you believing the words that they tell you that you're bad or you like it was your fault adds on to that energy. And for some of you, because of not speaking up for yourself, you sort of feel invisible in relationships, and this could be a feeling that could be deep-rooted from childhood, something that started a long time ago. And with Saturn and Neptune retrograde being here and in Pisces, for a lot of you during this time, speaking up for yourself is something that's very important. You don't feel that you have the confidence. You don't like confrontation, so you avoid speaking up. For some others of you, it's the fact that you don't feel you deserve better, so you don't speak up for something better. Because your inner voice paints you out already to be a bad person, so you feel that the bad things that are happening to you is something that you deserve, and so you stay in that energy. And so you attract partners that magnify that energy or bring that side out of you or make you feel the way that you talk to yourself in your head. And for a lot of you, you are trauma bonded with this person because they recreated some sort of trauma that you felt in your childhood that made it feel like home. So for example, let's say that your parents didn't really talk to you about self-love and they didn't really show you how to speak up for yourself or put yourself first. You could attract people that take advantage of you. It's not always going to play out the exact same way that it played out in childhood, but the feeling that you get from it is similar to how you felt when you were in your childhood. For a lot of you, you either attract or you wear a lot of masks in relationships. Some of you mask the anger that you feel, you mask the pain that you feel, or you attract people that mask the anger or pain that they feel. With anger and chains being here, I feel that a lot of you are chained to your anger. And that anger paints you as a villain. And for a lot of you, this anger goes back to childhood. It could be that when you were a child, you were told or you weren't made to feel that you mattered, or that you were made to feel that it was your fault. So you paint yourself as a villain, so everything's your fault in a relationship. So when you meet someone that keeps blaming you for everything, you accept it as it's your fault. And speaking up for yourself is something that's very important during Saturn retrograde. If you have planets in Cancer, really controlling your emotions and diving deep into the moon, into the phases of the moon, is something that could really help you, especially during a heartbreak. Diving into the Cancer moon during a heartbreak is something that could really help you out. And it's something that could help you with your emotions, and it's something that could distract you from what you're feeling. Because a lot of you need to reset yourself so that this cycle doesn't happen again. Because for a lot of you, this is a cycle that's going to repeat unless you change it. Especially with how you talk to yourself, and especially with how you speak up for yourself. And if you really have trouble with speaking up for yourself, something that could really help is having inner boundaries. Having boundaries towards your compassion, and having boundaries towards accepting responsibility for other people. Because for some of you, you take on their responsibility and they take advantage of that. Some of you, you take on the accountability of the other people around you. And putting a boundary towards that is something that could help you to start speaking up for yourself. Because for some of you, and it's not just with actions, what I mean is also with emotions. For some of you, you take on the responsibility of getting mad or getting sad for that person. And they don't even care as much as you're caring. And so putting boundaries towards that is something that could really help you. Meditation and yoga could really help you feel your body, and it's something that could help you get in touch with your emotions. Meditation and yoga go hand in hand because it's about controlling the breath. It's about breathing, and it's about being in the moment. Meditation and yoga can also help you control your reactions. So when this person does come back in your life and they do want to fight, or they do want to make you seem like the villain, you don't take on that narrative as yourself, and you're able to have a pause button. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments.